Guys, it is Matty right here, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I'm really excited to get back into it. I've recently been watching Rust to Riches. It's got a new season out on Netflix, so yeah, I've really been enjoying that, and I kind of want to do something similar to that with this game today. This is a sort of let's play series. You'll watch as I take this shop from taking general orders on a daily basis, taking this very small one bay garage all the way up to the 3 bay garage. We're going to have our own paint shop. We're going to have all the bells and whistles. And we are going to convert this into a restoration shop. So I think that's going to be cool. We'll go and pick up cars from the junk shop. We'll go barn finding. But getting there, we're going to start by taking just some general repair orders. So a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and tires. All right. Should be easy enough. First off, let's get this on the loader. Where are we at? Move. So it has been a while since I played this. It will take me a little bit to get back into all of the different buttons where everything is. But yeah, to check the oil, first we probably just go straight in. Here's the dipstick. There it is. It has no oil in it and it's looking a bit black, so what we're going to do is we are going to give it a complete oil change. Once this is finished moving, we'll actually check what the parts list on it is, see if they want like new tires or anything. They want a new air filter, standard tires, and a fuel filter. And they also want us to change the oil, so that's easy enough to do. Got to make sure that whenever you take it off or change the oil, you always put the oil pan underneath. Nothing worse than getting oil all over the garage floor. I'm not an actual mechanic, so I've never actually done that before. But right, you don't pull the plug out, you use the actual equipment. And move equipment. I think it would be quite interesting if you actually had to get under there and unscrew that nut rather than, you know, just using it straight from the mechanism over there. And can we get to the oil filter while we're under here? Yes, we can. It's an oil filter. I assume that's 14. It could be I4. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Main shop. Oil filter. It looks like a 14 to me. I'm sure if I've got that wrong, somebody will let me know. Alright, let us install that on the... Install that. Down here. Boom. Brand new oil filter. Let's have a look at the parts list. Never mind, we didn't actually need to change that. So what I'm going to do is save us a bit of money. We will keep that in our inventory and we will put the old oil filter back on. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's all that bunged in. Honestly, doesn't look like it needs all that much fixing anyways. Let's get under the hood. Let's have a look at this oil filter, this air filter. These clips are the bane of my existence. Forgetting that they are there or not knowing that they're on is all that fuel filter needs replacing as well. Alright, air filter and fuel filter. Yeah, those clips, if you forget that they're missing and you don't put them on, that is a very tricky one to figure out. It's probably one of the first and last things you should always check. Alright, We've got our new air filter and our new oil filter. Let's put those in the car, and then we can move on to the tires. Part mount, new air filter. Boom, look at that. Nice and clean. And our 4 clip A's. Boom. Boom. So we'll get over the side, make it easier. Now one more. There we go. And over here we'll put in the fuel filter. Checking our parts list once again, we just need new tires. Alright. The condition of all these parts is much higher than what we're looking at. And while we're here in the engine, we'll put some new oil in just to make sure that we have a running vehicle. Neat and easy way to figure out if you have finished fueling is as soon as the oil can starts to drop like that, you know that you've filled it to the point and you're not overfilling it. Alright, let's take these tires off. I know that you're supposed to take your tires off in that nice star pattern every single time, but I sometimes don't do that. Just because I like to drag the mouse directly across while holding the button down, and if I accidentally do it in the wrong order, it's okay. I know I'm doing it wrong. Alright, 3 out of 4 tires. Alright, they're all off. Let's check our... How do we check our parts list? How do we check what we've got? E, T, Q, tab. Shift, spacebar, no. Inventory, there we go. Oh dear. No, we're not going to sell that. Just looking at the tires. There's no way for us to know what exactly is going on with them until we get them split up. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate the parts. There we go. We might be able to get away with just putting on a new tread. Because look at that, that is... Ooh. Yeah, looking at that. Like the rim's fine, it's the tire itself that needs to be replaced. So, what are they? Standard tire B. Standard tire B, and they've got 205 55R16. Let's go have a look. Tire shop, we're going with the standard tire B, size 16, 205, I think the width was, and 55. Let me double check. So size 16 width 205, profile 55. 205, 55, 16. Yep. Wait, hold on. Make sure I've got that correct. 205, 55, 16. Yes. We want 4 of them. 205, 55. 205, 55, and 16 for them. Now that I've bought them, cool. There, exactly. Sorry, I totally spaced. I couldn't remember whether they were 15s or 16s. Let's separate that one. Yes. Actually, to speed the process up, I'm going to put them all back together again. So install that wheel with that tire. Boom. And then I can start to get them balanced while I am taking the next one apart. Get that balanced, heck yeah. Last one to take apart, and then we can start putting the rest of them back together again. Yeah, so once I've got enough money together, I want to start buying up old scrapper cars and putting them together. I want to do like full restorations, but if I can't afford the full restoration straight out of the bat, I will slowly work my way up to full restoration. So I'll take the broken down car, put it together as much as I can, and sell it on. And hopefully make a nice profit that way. Get all the wheels balanced, make sure that we've got all the wheels installed. We have the repair station, no, not yet. Alright, take that. Last one balancing. While that's working, I'm going to start installing the other tires on the vehicle. Yahoo, look at that. Brand new tire. I was taught when installing a tire, you should always go a little bit in with each and every single one of them. That way it hugs nicely, and then slowly put them all in. And that way it kind of holds the tire there while you're working on it, and then we'll slowly make sure that it'll make sure that the whole wheel is balanced when you're putting it in there. Let's see, it's looking pretty good. One last tire, there it is. And with that, we are done on this vehicle. Let's make sure. Parts list, we've changed the air filter, changed the 4 tires, done the fuel filter. We even changed the oil filter and then changed it back. So the money spent, $963. The task bonus, $917. We are getting a total payout of $2,351. That's not bad. We only put in, what, $900 into that? Alright, next one. We are looking at brakes time. Brake system needs fixing. The list has been provided. Perfect. And they are both brakes related. If we pick this one up, because we've only got, what, 2.5 minutes left on that, if we can get through that one pretty quick, we might actually be able to pick up that next order as well. So let's have a look at the list. Brake caliper, ABS module, and brake discs. Alright. Let's see. Move that over to the car lifter. It's a neat paint scheme. I wonder if it's a race car. Alright. Let's open that up. Let's have a look. Examine mode. Where's the ABS module? There's the ABS module. And then we're looking at this brake caliper here. And what do we got on the other side? No, not that one. Alright. Let's get 2 calipers. I don't think we need the boots for them. Shop caliper. So we just need 2 brake calipers. I don't think we need the cylinders for it. The automatic braking system. We just need the module that goes on the front. We don't actually need the pump. And it was a brake disc as well. I got to figure out which of the tires it was that needed the brake disc. Let's see, examine mode. So that's the caliper that needs fixing. That caliper's fine, that brake is fine. There's the brake disc, and there's the brake caliper. Alright, which means we need to take 3 of the 4 tires off. Wait, we need to take all 4 tires off. I think. We'll start with this side, we'll take the caliper and we'll replace that. And then put this side back together again. Yeah, I don't think we needed the cylinder, that looks fine to me. See how I drag the mouse across and did that incorrectly? That's alright. This one was the brake disc, so this one means we're going to have to take off a couple of parts. Start with the tire as always. And then the caliper, which I think is fine on this side, we'll make sure to put back the same one. Brake pad, that comes off. And then the brake disc. And we put on... I'll go pick up a new brake disc from the store. I don't know how to spell brake. Or disc. Just go with brakes, there we go. DAC, disc. Of course. And brake, B-R-A-K-E. I have dyslexia, so spelling is not the best for me, so you will from time to time see that I misspell words, or just in general don't know how to spell them correctly. I try my best, but that's not always what we need. So we're going to put the original brake caliper and a cylinder back on here. Because they don't need to be replaced with our brand new one just yet, and instead we will save our brand new one for where they were having their issues before. Alright, so there were 2 calipers and 1 disc, which means we might not actually need to take this tire off at all. I was right, we only need to take off the 3 of them. And there is that nasty caliper right there. Ooh. That is... I like how the game includes these horrible looking textures for the parts that are just broken and worn down. It helps visually see where the problem is, but it also it adds a nice color scheme to the game. Like, look at that tire. It's slightly, I'm gonna say that one's a nice dirty tire, because it's not all that beat up, which is good. And then the brake module was the last thing we needed in here, which I need to access via the engine bay, another suspension. My parents' car, when growing up, always had a problem with this single part right here. There would be a nice flashing light on the dashboard, and it would always say that there would be an issue. And every now and then, the brakes would... well, they wouldn't work all that well. Wasn't a very safe car to drive around in, but they made do. Alright, brake caliper, ABS module, and the brake discs, that has all been taken care of, and we only spent 920 on it, and we got a total payout of 1,378. So, we are slowly making money. And... is that the same one? I can't remember. Poor brake performance. Alright. Let's take on this one. It's got a minute and a bit left to go on it. We'll see if we can churn it out pretty quickly. Let's see what the list is. ABS module, brake disc ventilated, and brake pads. Alright, let's get that over onto the lifter, and at the same time we'll go and pick up, I think it was the module, right? Not the pump. Yep. see if we can grab all three of those parts before. We need a ventilated, yes, we need brake pad, and we need module. There we go, easy peasy. Just looking from here, can we see where... Alright, it's that tire there, and... I don't know, it just looks like that tire for now, but what we'll do is we'll get in here and we will take this module off and put a new one in. Definitely need good brakes. Not gonna lie, that is a must in a car. We used to live on an old dirt road, so like this one's got a neat paint job on it as well. So we used to live on an old dirt road, so it was pretty key to have good brakes, especially if you hit the loose gravel and start spinning. But I mean, my parents had lived on that road for 18 odd years, so I got pretty good at driving that thing. All right, there is the brake disc. That was looking pretty subpar. The brake pad was looking not too bad, so I'll put the original one back on there. Caliper, not bad, not bad. Put all that back on. That will definitely need a change in the near future, but at the moment it seems fine. Jumping over to the rest of the tires, let's go into examine mode and we'll see if we can spot the disc that needs changing. There we go, not the disc, but the pad itself. So let's take all this off and get at that brake pad. Alright, brand new brake pad, look at that. Much nicer than the old one. It doesn't have quite so much discoloration. The brake pads on this side look like they could use some work at some point. Keep them on the, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of the machine. It rotates very quickly, and what you can do is you can grind off parts of the metal to make it nice and flat and smooth again. I don't actually need to put it up like that. What am I doing? Having a look at the parts list, the modules fixed, brakes and pads, and we've got nothing else going on. 840 spent and 1,260. Boom. Alright, we started off with $4,000. We now have $6,291, and we are level 2. Let's see if we can unlock anything at the tool box. Looking over here, I think we've got 1 point available. So we could do 50% faster part examination or 50% faster screwing and unscrewing. I think the screwing and unscrewing in the long term is going to be far more beneficial. It'll save us a lot of time in the long run. We have one job waiting for us here. I read in a newspaper that the timing components should be replaced more frequently than recommended by the manufacturer. The same goes for the oil. Please check both of these things and replace whatever you decide is needed. Repair with a minimum parts condition of 100%. So I think that is a story order. Oh, look, story order. I don't know if that one comes with a job list, but we'll save that for next time, guys. If you like what I do, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.